So today we find ourselves super behind again because I happen to oversleep. I hate when I do this. So instead of having a 30-minute session, we're gonna have 15 minutes. The reason we're gonna still take that 15 minutes is because I made an agreement to be here at a certain time, and I don't think it's right to, you know, obviously not show up or at all because they schedule you in, you're supposed to be there, it's part of the plan, and so that's what we're doing. So we're on our way, we're like 5 minutes out. This is gonna be our warm-up, and then we have our first softball invitation game to go play at today. So I'm pretty excited about that. I'm gonna do my best to kind of capture every moment as I can. So we have a lot of cool things to look forward to. So nonetheless, yeah, we're really behind. Oversleeping again. But this is our warm-up slash get ready to get set and go. And then, yeah, we'll be heading out to the game here soon too. So enjoy the ride, boys. Enjoy the ride.
My wife gets mad at me. Yeah, but we don't, that's the same thing with my wife. And then I'm like, babe, you want me to buy a patio and all this stuff? Can you see the baseball?
Yeah, but
Yeah.
they can make that argument at the end of the argument at the same time and not find
Okay, so really, like what you're showing him, like when you let go of this baseball, your fingers should be on top and not turn. How does your arm feel now?
Oh, it feels real good.
Okay.
I took the.
So I remember you saying that your arm was hurting.
It felt real strained, like if I was overdoing it.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, the game got canceled last minute, not enough players. So right now we're gonna do something a little bit different, which is working on our defense. So we are in the back, gonna get some drills down. So enjoy the rest of the video.
First things first, you have to get into that position every ball I throw to you. Secondly, try to come and get it. Don't just pop here and wait for the ball to get to you. It's almost like scoot up just a little bit. Can you catch the ball before it gets to that line?
Okay, so I have to get it within that.
You have to come get it enough to where you get into that position before that line. You ready?
All right, yep.
Okay, so you see the hard part now, right?
Yeah, stopping before it gets.
Yep.
All right.
So more under control. Don't think so much like speed and herky jerky. You're already ready to come towards me. Yes. Just like that. Do that again. Good. And if you can't catch it like right before the line, as long as you're making that move forward, I'm okay with it.
Okay.
Don't wait so long to get into that position. Like if we catch the ball like this, it's wrong. It's out here every time.
Okay.
Yes. This is a routine ground ball. This is a ground ball that's hit right at you. Good. Okay, now take that and see how far you can catch it out in front now.
Okay.
Yes. How are those feet, dude?
I can feel it burning, but it's good.
Well, you'll for sure at least get Saturday and Sunday off. Okay. If you know the positions, right? First, second, shortstop, you know where all this would be on the field.
Yeah.
So, second, short, and third, that motion of coming to get it is a absolute. You have to do that because there's going to be a guy running down first base.
Yeah.
And if you just wait back and wait for the ball to get you, you'll still catch it, but that guy's already going to be safe by the time you get to it. The only position in the infield where you don't necessarily have to make like an extreme move to come and get it is first base, because you're not making a throw. You're going to catch the ball and then you're going to tag the base. Yeah.
You're already out ready.
But if they hit you the ball, you just run and go touch the base yourself. It's the only position on the field where you don't have to make a throw. So you don't have to be so urgent to come and get it. You can kind of wait back there and just field the ball. As long as you don't miss the ball.
When does first leave? If it's like a bunt right to me, first base go get it, and then somebody covers?
Well, that's the communication. So in baseball, what happens is normally
Or is that the pitcher coming down?
the pitcher's supposed to have the first base side, and you're going to cover the back. Now, there are different rules, though. If he bunts that ball hard towards you, it's yours, and the pitcher will cover. Okay, but then there's more on top of that too. If there's a runner on first base and you're holding the runner, you know how guys hold guys?
Yeah.
Then it's a whole different scenario with that
You
too.
can't move.
You have to stay home because you're the one that's covering first base. So there's like just like at football, there's plays. But to be very basic, if you were to get on a team and somebody bunts the ball, you cover first base unless they bunt the ball extremely hard to you, because both of you are going towards the same direction.
Yeah.
So that pitcher would be right there. He bunts the ball. Let's say it's bunted hard. You're gonna say ball, 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 ball. He's gonna miss out on the ball and just go cover first base, and you throw it to him. But that is a technical play, and that doesn't always happen.
Yeah, that's why they see a lot of errors happen where they both run after it and
Yeah.
there's nobody there.
So ideally, you stay back, let him or the catcher field that ball, and you cover first base.
Okay.
Only when it's hard, or when it's bunted hard towards you. Okay, let's take this a little bit further. All right, you have the positioning. You understand that you need to come get the ball. Okay. Now, after you catch the ball, you have to. If you're not playing first base, you have to be able to make a throw. We don't have the space here, but normally, like if I'm playing second, short, or third base, first base would be in that direction. I'm going to be standing over there. So what you need to do now is once you field this baseball, okay, think of it as it's like once I break down, it's a right, left, field, right, left, throw. Okay? It can also be interpreted as a right, left, field, shuffle.
Yeah, that's what I practice on at home on the cage.
Yeah.
And I do this on beat, but I try to hit it, let it catch up to me, go first and then second and then the motions to third and then home, so I can get all angles.
And then with the extension of the throw, because on a real baseball field, I'm going to be all the way down there, and so you have to use your feet. So think of it like once you field it, it's almost like my feet are coming together, and I'm creating distance this way. So I field it. Boom.
And you covered almost a good chunk of getting
Well,
it
you
out.
have to. 'Cause you have to make a far throw. In softball, it's not that bad. You can get away with not moving your feet as much. But see if you can do that now.
All right.
I'm gonna back up.
Okay. So we're trying to get him out on first,
Yes.
right?
Now, ideally, in a real game, first base would be over there.
Yeah.
But we'll just pretend and say I'm the catcher.
Say we're throwing home.
Yes. Okay. So
Yeah.
in a real game, here you go.
Okay.
So you have to be able to field it and get it to me.
All right.
Oh, I
Shit.
got it. Leave it. I got it.
Man,
That's just breaking down too late.
it was different than seeing it now. It got darker.
Yeah. It's
But I
fine.
should have had my glove on the floor. That's the problem.
No, you're good. I won't throw anything in the air to you right now. Shuffle and throw. Okay, now think of getting more direction this way instead of just, all you did right there is kind of just rotate your feet, right?
Yeah.
You need to catch it and get towards me.
Okay. One shuffle hop. Okay.
Yes. Get towards me. Much better. Way better. And that arm isn't bad. That's a good throw, dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty good at hitting the target.
Yeah. Yo, you see how you took a little bit more time to just kind of generate something towards me?
Yeah.
When you're playing the infield, you have to do that.
Okay.
You can get away with it when I'm this close. But on a real baseball field, if you're playing third base,
You gotta gather
it's even
yourself, right?
further than that.
Yeah.
You have a good arm though. You'll be able to make the throw.
So I gotta gather
Use
myself.
your body to do it, because if you just try to catch it and then replace your feet like a catcher, it's gonna be too far to throw. Okay? Now when you move your feet and you just did what you did right now, that looks good. I mean, you'll be able to play right now with that. So that's not bad at all. Okay, we went over the routine ground ball. Now you're gonna get that half of the time. Okay? There's other ground balls that you're gonna get, and that's what we're gonna go over right now. So, in a perfect world, they would hit the ball right to you every time, nice and slow, like I was rolling it to you.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's not gonna happen. So, you're gonna get balls hit to your right, to your left. You're gonna have to be able to backhand. You're gonna have to be able to charge. And so, what I teach is there's like 5 different ground balls that you have to master. We just did the routine one, right? And that one you have to come get. You have to get into a good position. We expect you to make that play.
So you're almost prepared.
You ready?
Yeah.
Open back up. Shuffle and throw. Just like that.
Okay.
That is a V cut. Okay, that's not bad, dude. Good.
Now settling is better to do it. Take your time and do it. Like
This
instead of
way,
like,
you're probably not going to have a lot of time.
so do cut that faster.
So whatever way you can do it faster without
Okay.
missing the ball.
Yeah.
What I will say is that shuffle is very important because on a big field, on a real field, it's 4 times this length.
Yeah.
And you have the arm to, you could throw it. You can play third base right now and throw it all the way to first base. But can you do it in 2 seconds?
That's what I want. Okay. That's the.
So when we're thinking about timing when it comes to something like this, think of it as when the ball hits that glove, it needs to be out of your hand in 2 seconds.
Okay.
Go. 1, 2. Good. That is the type of speed you need to have in a game.
Now, obviously, right there, I didn't come up and shuffle and redo it. Is that fine, or do I need to?
You could have probably taken a little bit more time to do it. Okay. But on a play like this, you're having to run to the ball, so it's not routine. So there will be times where you have to get rid of it like that too.
Just like.
What I would recommend for you though is, no matter the ground ball, shuffle your feet, make a throw. If a guy's already almost there, then if you have to just get rid of it, get rid of it.
Okay.
But ideally, just start training yourself. I normally give people 3 seconds, but I wanted to see if you could do it in 2.
Okay.
So I'll give you 3.
All right.
And as you're catching this ball, you can start that shuffle.
Okay.
You see how I kind of
Yeah.
blended it in?
Slid into it already.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's not bad.
But I got the shuffle. That's.
I would like to see you shuffle.
Okay.
Now, it's not like with the routine ground ball, it's black and white. You need to do it.
Yeah.
This one, you're having to cover some space, so
That's why I feel that in my brain. I'm like, this guy's already gone. I don't have time to
Yeah.
come up. I'm canning it already.
Yeah, and you can do it like that, and a lot of people will do it like that because of the speed of the runner. It just depends. Can you get the ball all the way to first base like that?
Okay. Yeah.
Because you see how your momentum's kind of going in a different direction. Ideally, if you can field it, you have a little bit more time. You move your feet and make a throw. If a guy's fast, you can do it like that. Okay, here's the tough one. That looks good. You move around well.
It's all coming back little by little. We're like
Yeah.
little
Well, you have
buckets
good
here.
arm strength too. You can tell that you played quarterback in your life.
It feels easy to
Because
me.
if somebody had never thrown a baseball, they wouldn't be able to throw it like that. Okay. Now here's the toughest ground ball of all. Now you don't have enough time to open back up. So now it's a crossover. And it's back. You have to catch something back. Yeah. And this is where that shuffle becomes important.
So if I here, then set up and
It's almost like you want to hit your brake. So once you catch this ball, hit the brake and then go. Because if you catch this and you keep going this way,
it's gonna go way.
well, you just will never, you won't have anything to throw off.
Yeah.
So
There'll be
think,
no speed behind it.
yeah, think of catching this, or like right when you get to the ball, hit the brakes. So boom, 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 boom. Boom.
Okay. Here we go, boys.
Do me a favor and take something off your throw right now, because I'm having trouble kind of seeing it too.
Okay. All right.
Here you go. Good.
Sorry. That's a
So
habit.
when you catch that backhand, try to catch it on the other side of your body. Try not to catch it with your body.
Okay.
So you can hit
Yeah,
the
that
brakes.
one I kind of lost it in the glove, but I just got it and threw it.
That was good though. Just when you catch it, try not to be like this. Try to be more out here with it.
Okay.
So you can time it a little bit. There you go. That's how it would look.
Okay.
And you hit the brakes on it.
That was fine.
So we did routine. We did feet cut.
That was running.
That's the one in the game you're going to want to try to use the most on a ball to your right. That backhand, if you have no other choice, you use that backhand or if you have
That's the one I see a lot of people, they fucking stretch it again and then you have to go over the first and step up.
Yeah. And that's why I'm trying to train you to just use the shot. If you were a high school kid, then I would be a little bit more technical with it. I would say, hey, I need it out, I need it out. But for right now, you just need to learn how to not just catch every ball and then replace your feet. You need to learn how to use some of that shuffle to cover some distance to take off the throw from your arm. I'm going to show you one more real quick. Okay, so we did routine V-cut backhand. Now balls are going to be hit to your left. This is called glove side. This is one of the only ground balls besides the backhand that you don't need to use two hands with if you don't have to. It's going to be this way. So I catch it. The most important thing on a glove side ground ball is that you get your shoulders pointed back to where your target is. On a real baseball field, first base would be this way, so all you would have to do is go like this. But if we're pretending that I'm the catcher and you're playing second base, you now have to catch it, get your body turned all the way, get your shoulders turned in. So start over there and then I'll flip it. Take your time to get your shoulders turned. There you go.
Oh, you want me to throw it? I don't know if we were.
Yeah, just lightly though.
Okay, yeah. That's why I held off. I was
Okay,
like, I don't know.
now do that same thing, but then make that extra shuffle towards me.
Okay.
Shuffle. There you go. Good.
Okay.
So those would be the four.
Now
And
on
there's
that one,
there's
if,
one more.
if it's coming towards me like that and I'm taking forever, can I just go get it?
Yes. Well, that would be the fifth.
That's better, right?
You always want to try to get
Instead of, because that one's over here, I'm sitting.
Yeah.
Okay, so two things. Obviously, we're a little bit bummed out that the game didn't end up happening or going through. Would have been pretty excited, but we're not going to rush the process. So we signed up for a few leagues, kind of through these random websites throughout SoCal, kind of throughout there. But if you guys know any teams or are part of one or anything and have an open spot, I'm trying to get out there. So today you guys saw that we worked on a little bit of defense movement. Now my foot is still a little bit banged up over the time of playing basketball. I cut it pretty good, so right now I can feel the Band-Aid burning, but that's already almost time to move on from there. We still got a little bit of action going, so it felt good to be running, moving. I'm still working on my breathing. I could feel myself getting heavy breathing, but you know, we're inching on a little bit closer. So today we're gonna wrap up that video. Like I said, hopefully, I wish I was able to throw a game in there. I know I was pretty excited about it, but we'll miss on from there. I think we're gonna have, they might have another game next week, and hopefully we can get a little bit more serious about it and trying to find ourselves into the mix in motion. So we'll see you guys in the next video. The next session will probably be next Tuesday again, as we know, and then try to incorporate Fridays and take advantage. But at least we went out there and we did it, we accomplished it. Thank you guys for watching this video. Once again, if you guys have any type of questions, comment it down below. We're gonna answer in these videos you guys' questions as you guys tag along in our journey. So once again, that's another wrap up. I think we're getting close to our first month completing this one, and we're seeing a lot of improvements. We're getting out there and we're getting motion and we're getting moving. So thank you guys once again for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe. See you guys in the next one as we continue to chase the dream. Peace.